I like to think of myself as quite a broad-minded chap. Other people may call me broad-minded or mildly perverse. But at the weekend, I read a story featuring a product I was hitherto unaware of. It's called the Cellmate, and it's the modern equivalent of a chastity belt. Now, I thought chastity belts were only worn by medieval princesses in order to keep their virginity intact in case they were ravaged whilst their betrothed was away fighting in the Crusades. The Crusades, of course, were a series of religious wars fought between the West and the Middle East. Thank God nothing like that happens anymore. But the Cellmate is designed to be worn by men. According to the manufacturer, it offers a complete chastity experience. The man has his penis locked into the device, which then his partner, be they male, female, or some screaming, attention-seeking non-binary type, can control via a mobile phone app how much access he has to his pork sword. This sort of thing doesn't appeal to me at all, but I'm sure there are some guys. Weak, submissive, feminised, pathetic excuses for men who'd be into it. And also, if that's your thing, you probably just got a little bit turned on. But I'm a straight guy, and I imagine straight guys who are into this sort of thing say they wear the trousers in the relationship, but in the bedroom it's their wife, significant other or girlfriend wearing the strap on. I also have some practical concerns with the Cellmate. Apparently it's watertight, meaning it can be worn in the shower or bath. But surely, if water can't get in, then unless there's a clever non-return valve, other liquids can't get out. So what happens if the mobile phone network goes down or your partner's battery goes flat? Are you meant to sit there gently pickling yourself in your own urine? But more concerning is that this device is digital. It operates from a mobile phone app. Therefore, it can be hacked. And for one man from North America who obviously wishes to remain anonymous, that's what happened. It's easy to understand why hackers would target devices such as this, because anything that's seen as taboo, embarrassing, or just sexual in nature. Well, if a person's hacked, they're unlikely to report it to the authorities. In my ongoing series, Meet Local Girls, I explore this, with links from fake profiles to fake sex sites. And if someone does follow one of these links, they're unlikely to walk into a police station and say, "Officer, I demand your assistance. A crime has been committed. I followed a link which I believed would be a video of an Asian woman being shat on, but now my bank account is empty." And it's not like a priest is going to take his laptop to be repaired if it stopped working when he was trying to create an account for arserammingchoirboys.org. So, the gentleman wearing the chastity cage received a message which read, "We have taken control of your sex device." And he said he found it arousing because he thought the message had come from his girlfriend. And that's when things took a dark turn. The next message demanded that he pay $1,000 in Bitcoin to return control to the cellmate. Thinking the joke had gone too far, he then called his girlfriend and gave her the safe word. And that's when they realised two important things. Firstly, that the hack was real, and secondly, the cellmate doesn't have a manual override. The gentleman remembered that he had some Bitcoin, so he sent it to the hackers. And it will come as no surprise they immediately demanded more money. So, with his girlfriend now home, they realised they had to find a way to get him out of his digital dick prison. First up, they tried a hammer and screwdriver. And just talking about that is giving me what Freud called castration anxiety. But given that this guy gets off on letting his girlfriend tell him when he can touch his cock, I expect the prospect of her smashing a Phillips head screwdriver through his scrotum got him all excited. It transpired that the device was too robust, so the man's girlfriend went to the hardware store and returned with a set of bolt croppers. The man is said to have suffered what he described as non-permanent injuries. He just bled profusely and couldn't touch his genitalia for a week. But as we've established, that's sort of his thing. Surely, if that's what someone's into, they're better off going old school. Mechanical over digital. Just use a padlock. Because if that seizes up, you can just spray it with WD-40 and it'll be fine. Because WD-40 fixes everything. I'm surprised they haven't tried it on COVID. But the question remains, who were the hackers? Because if we're to believe Hollywood films, hackers are slightly nerdy but very intelligent people. Surrounded by computer monitors, they take down organised crime syndicates and help the hero infiltrate corrupt government buildings. Whereas in reality, they're targeting the sexually depraved, demanding payment in a currency which technically doesn't exist, then leaving a submissive gimp to try and break his bloody gentleman sausage out of a Wi-Fi enabled cock safe. So 2020 was the worst year I've ever lived through. This is 1 month into 2021. Thanks for watching.